Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Drummer here. Today we're going to check out 1066, a historically accurate kind of strategy type game. Free to play. It's a flash game. It's developed by Preloaded, and they actually say that it's accurate even down to the taunts. There's some crazy taunting going on in the game here.
Foul dog scut.
And just the way the game is implemented makes it really interesting, really fun, really addicting if you like strategy games. So check this out with me. Single player. I'll let the first story play, and then we'll do maybe one battle so you can kind of get the idea of what the game is, and then I don't want to spoil the rest of it for you. Story mode. And you can make your own battle, and you can also play a friend online, which is really cool. We'll do hard. I've played this game a lot.
1,000 years ago, a great war came to Middle-earth, the Anglo-Saxon name for the world of people. 3 kingdoms fell into battle. The victors would change England forever. The English, led by the newly crowned King Harald Godwinson. The Normans, their Duke William of Normandy eager to extend his territories. The Vikings, fearless, warlike, and fronted by the great King Harald Hardrada. England, the home of the Anglo-Saxon people, was a wealthy and fertile land jealously desired by its neighbours. The new English king, Harald Godwinson, fearing imminent attack from Duke William of Normandy, marched his armies to the south coast to protect his lands. Unbeknown to Harald, the Normans were not the only people prepared to wage war to take his crown. Crossing the treacherous seas from Norway, the great King Harald Hardrada led the fearless Viking army. Landing near Scarborough, the invasion of England began. The Englishmen of the north, led by 2 powerful earls, marched to meet the invaders outside the city of York. The Battle of Fulford had begun.
Awesome. Vikings versus the English. We are playing the Vikings. So in story mode, you don't pick which side you want to play. You play whatever side the game tells you you're going to play. And if you create your own battle, of course, you can pick Normans, the English, or the Vikings. So it starts you off here with some points that you get to spend. $20-point budget, it says. Tells you a little bit about the Vikings, led by Harald Hardrada, notoriously fearless and ferocious, masters of hand-to-hand combat. They lacked the mounted unit, but make up for it with the brute force of their well-armored Varangian guard. You automatically have your king, your main unit, Hardrada. It says a 7-foot-tall giant Hardrada, Hard Ruler, is perhaps the most feared warrior in the known world. Hard Ruler, that's badass. The other aspect I like is just all the history. This is all, based in history. All this took place in this year, and Varangian Guard is a real name of a unit for the Vikings, and they had archers, and Harald Hardrada really existed. How cool is that? So you can see his stats here. He's got attack, defense, and moves 7. The Varangian Guard, the world's most feared unit. They've got a high attack, a decent defense, and they've got a move of 4. They wear full-length chainmail, pointed metal helmets, and use long rectangular shields to give added leg protection. Kind of like the Roman shield. So the only benefit that warriors have over Varangian Guard is they can move more. And they're cheaper. They only cost 2 instead of 3. But I'm not going to invest that much in warriors. They use round shields, They're covered in partial chainmail. But they still have the same defense as Varangian Guard. Oh, no, they don't. They have one less. Okay, what am I doing? Warriors have one less defense, but move faster. So the warriors are weaker, but can move a little bit faster. They also cost 1 point less. Archery is probably the most difficult part of this game to master. You'll see why, but their attack is low and their defense is low. Usually young men who are not old enough to fight experienced soldiers in combat. They carry a dagger or a single-edged sword and use a hunter's D-shaped bow. They're highly vulnerable, but the times I have played this game, I have really exploited the archers. I've used a lot of them, like just one Varangian Guard, one warrior, and just a bunch of archers, and I seem to win. So that may be a flaw in the game. We'll do something a little more rounded for the sake of this video. Let's get 4 Varangian Guards. Maybe we'll just try that and completely skip the warriors. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. Alright, you can see the morale here. We each start with 100. We each have 4,500 men. I believe each unit is 500. And now we are supposed to position our troops. You can see this white line connecting these circles. That's these guys are set up in a group. I believe it's called a shield wall. It's a defensive position. If I move this middle unit forward, it becomes a boar's snout, which is an offensive position used to like hammer through shield walls. So let's move these guys up here. That's neat. You can see them moving on the little graphics area there. Alright, there's our boar's snout. Hardrada going up here. Varangian Guard, the solo unit, he'll go up here. And this archer is not... I believe these gray squares are like a forested area or a ditch or water, someplace you can't travel across. So there's nobody on this line, so we'll move this archer up here. Keep him on the same column as these archers so that when we have our archery minigame, we go to pick an angle, we'll know what angle we need to hit guys on this column or this column or this column. You'll see what I mean in a second. And I try not to stack my men, my units like this. You don't want to put them all in the same row, because if their archers do shoot, if the archers do try to hit you and they miscalculate, they're going to most likely hit the guys behind them, or hit the guys behind them. So not a good strategy to stack up your guys like that. Let's stack them instead of line them up, I guess I should say. Now, we already lost 2 morale. I think that's because of my archers being in such close vicinity to the enemy, or maybe that my archers are lined up with other archers. So you can see the archers' morale individually is 96%. Well, this guy's not lined up with anyone. He's still 96%. So maybe they did say the archers were young men who were inexperienced in hand-to-hand combat, not allowed to fight at close range. So maybe that's why my morale went down, or it could have something to do with how I've set up my units. Not 100% sure. But we can use taunts to try to bolster that. Though this is hard difficulty, so the available time that they're going to give us is going to be very short. Like, I think usually you get 10 seconds. We might only get 5. Now we need to set commands. Okay. These guys are going to move forward. Maybe we can sneak them behind enemy lines, because eventually all these units will move forward. Our boar snout is going to move forward menacingly. Archers will taunt. Not taunt, what am I doing? Archers will fire. And maybe this archer here will taunt. And Hardrada is just going to stand back and taunt. So you'll see, I think you'll be able to see 2 of them 3 mini games. computer's moving their men. There we go. Here's the archery game. You can see how I control the angle here, and we're timed. I think we only have 7 seconds, so I'm going to go 40 and give it all the power it's got. Oh, we hit 35 troops. Awesome. They're moving forward their spear militia. Spear militia can move, wow, can move far. Alright, what do we have? I think we had 40, around 40. 62, that's a good shot. Just dropped 62 men. More spear militia. Back to our archers. We've got a system. Right around 40 and give it everything you got. Yes. Okay, here comes a taunt. Rump-fed chicken. That was terrible. Jeez. Yeah, so preloaded, the developers actually say that the game is historically accurate. Even the I gotta concentrate. Svinefeld troll. Nope, 2 L's. Even down to the taunts. This is actually stuff they used to say back in good old 1066. Okay, that went all right. We did go with our archers. Our Varangian guard has not seen any combat yet, so I don't know. They might just hang back. But actually, if they choose to be defensive, we've got the upper hand with an extra 1,500 archers over their measly 459 now. So this archer here, he's got all kinds of targets. I think we're going to keep everybody where they're at. We're not going to taunt. We're not going to taunt with this archer unit this time. We're going to fire. I think 40% maxed out was enough to hit guys on this row. So actually, I might want to increase the angle because they're closer. I think we were hitting the spear militia. Yeah, 487. Yeah, we were hitting these guys. And we hit some of their archers too. Oh, I guess we hit a little bit of everybody. He's not up to 500 anymore. And he should be. The little crown here is the leader of each side. This is Harald Hardrada, and this is Earl Edwin for England. Okay, well, you guys are definitely firing. So if they're colored white, you've already issued commands. Let's go ahead and just move our boar snout forward. Menacingly. Move our solo unit forward. And we will use Hardrada to taunt. Okay. Enemy gets to go first. They are firing. They may hit... Okay, they hit our archers. 45 archers down. Now it's our turn. It's our top unit. 40. Actually, let's go 55 and all the power we can. Okay, that was pretty good. We got 14 troops, but maybe I was too steep there. Okay, do we want to hit these guys that moved in close? I think I'm going to stick with tried and true 40 and max power. Hit those spear militia back here. Yeah, 54 dead troops. That's good. Took me a long time to work out the archery minigame. Getting that exact angle is difficult. 39 seems to be working really good, though. 35. Okay, they moved forward, so we're going to change our angle. We're not going to go full strength. That wasn't bad. It was in the general vicinity. Morale went down one. I don't know why. Okay, now our hand-to-hand... Oh, taunt. Get ready for taunt. Lockspeed! Oh, their morale finally went down one. Okay, who's lowering our morale? Oh, this archer right here. Probably because he's in the line of sight from this archer. Yeah, these guys all have 96. But this guy's like, get me out of here. They're going to shoot me. Okay, Hardrada. He's just going to keep taunting. I think our men are too close. Well, we could shoot, but...
Won't we hit our own troops?
Yes.
but it'll hit theirs as well.
We are going to fire. Them's the casualties of war. Let's see, I could... They only have one set of archers. So what I was saying before about lining them up in a row doesn't really apply unless you line up all your archers because they've only got one unit. So let's move these guys. Oh, good, we can do that. Let's move them. Actually, let's move them. The problem also about lining them up is you have to come up with new angles. I think we're just going to leave them. They are going to massively affect our morale, so let's move them down. Hopefully they move before the archers shoot. These guys are going to fire, and these guys are going to fire. And now we can't just stick with 39% with our archery and with our archers in full power because the Huskarls moved forward. So maybe let's go 45 and 7 or 8 power. Let's try that. And finally, our hand-to-hand guys are going to get some. Going to see some action. Attack this unit. His morale's 100. He's got 3 attack and 3 defense. Ours is 100. We have 3 defense and 5 attack. Yeah. And let's keep moving this forward. Wonder what will happen. I don't know if it's good to use a boar snout and just kind of move in there like that, because this unit, you can't attack up and down. I believe you have to have at least one space to attack. So I don't think I could get like this. This spear militia would have to attack this top Varangian guard here. I don't believe they could both concentrate on the center one. Well, let's try it. How far forward will it let me move? Okay, let's try that. Okay, starting off with a taunt. Ravenstava.
Ravenstava.
Ravenstava. Okay. We're going to go 45 and about there. Wow. Wow. I think that was too much power. So that's good information for our other archers. Oh, enemy is charging. Oh, man. A charge is brutal charge. The charge can do hella damage. I didn't know he could charge through his men. I don't know how he did that. Okay, aim. Decided 45. All right, we're only going to go 6. Is that 6 or 7? Oh, my gosh. We hit all our own men. That's horrible. No. There you go. Let's go a little higher. 55 and 7. Nope. Still hitting our own men. Well, we hit those too. They're firing at us, but there's nobody there. What? Oh, he's shooting at these guys. He's shooting at our... Okay, here's our fight. This is timed with the arrow keys here. I must concentrate. Okay, attack. They got a brutal attack. I need to start concentrating instead of yakking. Oh, well, we still have more men. That's cool. They just keep fighting. Okay, I can charge this unit, which is what I'm going to do. But then we'll have units behind us? I don't know. I don't know how terrible that's going to be. That's a pretty bold thing to do. But let's go for it. Why not? Attack that unit. Okay, they can be right next to each other, but they can't attack up and down. Move. Charge this unit, alright. Their archer stayed there. He's just going to keep attacking our Varangian guard, so let's keep firing. Maybe we could fire at their Earl Edwin here. Do some damage. Oh, maybe we should have him taunt. Let's have double taunts. Alright. Enemy is firing first. They're shooting our Varangian guard. Oh. Wow. That guy completely just backed off and they lost a buttload of morale. Alright, we're gonna go 49 and 7. Okay, 49 and 8. Well, that was the front, guys. Let's go 45. Let's go 43 and 8. Now we're hitting some of them. 43 and 9? Does that give us more or less than 13? Oh, it's about the same. I guess we're all so close there. Why didn't my unit charge? Oh, we got a taunt. Onion-eyed oaf.
Onion-eyed oaf.
Well, we have a high morale with them. One more taunt. Stenchweasel. Yes, look at the morale. Okay, here's a fight. Let's do better this time. Use the arrow keys. Down. Up, right, down. Like Guitar Hero kind of stuff. Ooh, brutal attack. We both got brutal attacks, but for some reason their morale just dropped big time. I think purple means, the flashing purple, that means the morale is very low and they're getting ready to retreat. Or flee, you would say. It wouldn't be a planned retreat, they just get scared because of the morale and they run off the battlefield. So, I haven't figured out how to stop them from fleeing. Let's break this. Oops. Let's break this unit up. Okay, what happened? Break. Why can't I break them? Break. Move. Attack this unit. Okay. Well, a lesser man would retreat, but we're not going to. Why can't he attack the guys right in front of him? I don't know why he can't attack these guys. You can't attack vertically, I don't know why. Now let's keep going after that unit. Maybe we should just keep our group. See what happens. More firing. More firing. He's going to taunt, because I don't want to take a chance that he hits our own men. And he is going to fire. And Hardrada will taunt. Okay, 45... 9? That was horrible. What am I doing? This is the close guy. I should have went 7 or 8. 45... 9. And right over the troops. Get our usual 40 there. Enemies taunting, of course.
Foul dog's guts.
Hardrada's retreating. Oh my gosh, they're taunting twice? Really? Taunting is like what the whole game is based around. I'm starting to realize it's so powerful. I think we said 45 and 8. Let's go 9. Yeah. I'll take 23. They're taunting 3 times. Look at that. 3 of their units just taunted. Need a good one. Come on. Jeez. Uh, 45... 8. What? Oh. I was looking at the wrong row. Alright, we can do the same. Taunt, 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 taunt. How you like that, huh? 4 taunts. We could taunt too. Pig filth. Type the phrase in as quickly as possible. Sternschweizer! Go ahead and taunt. This is just a taunting battle at this point. Just a screaming match. That one's tough. Svinefell troll! Come on, this is ridiculous. Their entire army is flashing pink. Gosh, they get the last taunt in. This is ridiculous. Okay. What are we shooting for? We're shooting way down the field. No. Okay. These guys are just going to fire then. If they're just going to taunt all day long, we'll just keep firing at them. 79 and 7. Wasn't bad. Could go 79 and 8. Oh, they're charging our archers. Oh, that's not good. $222. They only lost 14. Archers just got nailed. 45. 8. Yeah, there we go. Get out of here.
Lowborn orc.
Uh-oh. We're underneath their morale. Can we make these guys flee? 30 and crank it. Come on. Get off the field. Hey, 21 to 21. Oh, of course they're taunting again.
Orc.
They've only got... What? Oh, oh, jeez. Hardrada just left. Look at our morale. Oh my god, that was it. That's the game right there. I can't believe why did Hardrada leave? Wow. Well, fire. I was hoping Hardrada could come get these Huskarls, but he just took off. Can these guys even attack? They can only... Well, they have daggers and longswords, they said. Come on. Alright, we'll just fire. And, fire. And if they taunt, I guess we're basically gonna die. Let's have these guys taunt. Maybe 4 archers was a bad idea. Oh, great. One shot. Oh, we have no men left. What is the point? Enemy is taunting.
Lowborn orc.
Oh, we got a fight coming up. Give them everything you got, archers. I only took out 53 of their men. The saddest defeat music ever. 4 archers is definitely not the way to go. I have beat this game several times on the easy and the medium difficulty, but only played it a few times on the hard, obviously. But what a great game. Actually has some history in it, so you get to learn something too on top of a pretty neat little strategy game. I like the way the taunts work, where you got to use the keyboard And the archery game is just like the old Towers game where you're just trying to blow each other up. Different trajectories, that's pretty cool. And the whole strategy involved in it. And then you get to, when you play the English and Normans, you get to learn new different types of units and bring them onto the field. Then they've got some cool stats here. I lost 3,000 men. They lost 3,400 men. So you can see how important morale is. They actually lost more men than me, but 1,700 of my men fled because of morale. Wow. Thanks for checking this out with me. Link in the description where you can go play it. You can play it on several different sites. And also check out Channel 4's two-part drama documentary kind of thing about the battle for Middle-earth in 1066. Pretty cool. I'll provide the link in the description. Thanks for watching, guys. You've been hanging out with Underdrummer, the man who has never ever made a Minecraft video. Have a good one.